What's going on, guys? It is me, the Lone Vault Wanderer, here with a Fallout 4 and Bethesda related discussion. So as you guys all know, the official modding tools and official modding support for Fallout 4 was released on Steam the other day, and over the next coming months it's going to be coming to the consoles. And the video for that update, by the way, is in the description below. And if you actually look at the comment section, which is why I'm making this video now, a lot of people are suggesting that paid mods are going to be coming back for Fallout 4 and that Bethesda is trying to incorporate that in some sort of way. Now, admittedly, there is no direct evidence to suggest that. People are just making the implication because Bethesda is setting up Bethesda.net for this modding support. You can really easily access mods from the in-game menu. It seems all streamlined. So I guess people were just getting that inkling that maybe Bethesda is going to be bringing back paid mods for Fallout 4 and trying their hand at it again. As you all know, they tried it with Skyrim on the Steam Workshop, and people just got so angry. There was a huge outcry, and I think the main reason for that, aside from the fact that people didn't want to pay for mods, was how the revenue from the sale of mods were distributed. So I actually believe that mod authors, when their mod was sold, only made 25% of that revenue, and the remaining 75% went to both Valve and Bethesda. I can't remember the specific split between them, but Valve definitely got the minority amount. I think Bethesda got 45%. Regardless, the mod author in the end got 25%. So I know a lot of people were a bit upset about that, but the overarching reason was clearly because people were getting mods for free for so long, and now effectively they had to pay for them. So the question remains, is Bethesda trying to bring back paid mods for Fallout 4? Are they going to try what they did so unsuccessfully with Elder Scrolls Skyrim? And in my honest opinion, I think eventually, yes, paid mods will come back. And this is my theory. And I actually just asked this on Twitter to confirm, but it seems that because mods for Fallout 4 are distributed solely through Bethesda.net and through the in-game menu, Bethesda has cut out Valve as a middleman. So if Bethesda wanted to bring in a paid mod system, Valve would not be getting any money at all. Again, in the previous scheme, Valve was receiving a cut, which was taking effectively from the cuts of Bethesda and the mod creator, and the mod creator got a very, very low amount. However, if Bethesda is setting up this Bethesda.net platform as the source of all of the mods for its games, such as Fallout 4, I see it being much easier for Bethesda to implement a paid mod scheme because no more money has to go to Valve, which effectively means that maybe Bethesda could be taking 50% of the revenue from every mod sold, and the mod author or the mod creator could get the remaining 50%. So they'd be getting double what they were getting under the old scheme. That's if my speculation were to be correct. And again, I think this is likely because it's a smart business decision, of course. Bethesda puts a lot of effort in allowing mods to be created for their games, such as creating the creation kit or the GECK. And I just see them going down that route. Whether I personally agree with it or disagree with it or not, it's hard to judge at this stage. I would need to see what kind of scheme is implemented. But I have always said, and I stand by this, I think mod authors should be able to be compensated in some sort of way. Yes, there are donation options on the Nexus Mods website, but the minority of people donate, if that. They're not receiving any significant form of income from this. And people are saying, yes, it's a passion, they shouldn't be expecting money, but the thing is, they're making this mod community so great for all of these Bethesda games, whether it's Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas. They're making these games so much better as a result. So I think that they should be able to get compensation for that in some sort of fashion, and of course one way to do that is through monetary means. But I did not agree with the last game where the mod authors would only get 25% and Valve was just skimming money from every single mod that was sold. But now, if Bethesda.net is the sole way mods are distributed and we're no longer using the Steam Workshop, that means Valve doesn't have to get anything. So now the split can be more favorable to the mod authors, and maybe Bethesda would be like, alright, we'll actually give every mod author the significant amount of funds, or the majority amount of funds for every sale, maybe 60%, maybe 70%. I think the process is just going to be so much easier now, which is a strong reason why I think we will see paid mods return in some sort of form in the future. Again, I can't judge it because I need to know what the split is predominantly between mod authors and Bethesda. I would like to see mod authors get the majority amount. I think that goes without saying, but I know a lot of people will be disagreeing with me on that point, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And let me ask the question just generally before you start hating. Do you think mod authors should be able to be compensated for this on top of regular donation means? I personally think they should be able to. I think the system just needs to be fair. And also as well, another feature which I think could work really well is kind of a pay what you want scheme. So for example, anytime you want to download a mod, you could pay anywhere from 10 cents, let's say, for argument's sake, it's really rough, but let's say you could pay a minimum of 10 cents to up to $5 for one mod. And you have the choice to pay any particular amount that you think is appropriate for that mod. So at least the mod author is still getting some sort of money, and it's in our hands to determine how much that mod is worth. And maybe a lot of people would just go the 10-cent route, that's fine, but at least the mod author is getting something, and they also have the ability to get a little bit more if people decide to be a bit more generous with their purchase money. So that's just my opinion, that's how I would do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, this has been Lone. Please take care of yourself and keep fighting the good fight.